Welcome to Adventures This Way. My name's Don, and today I'm out doing some Crownland camping with my brand new hot tent and little wood stove. For this trip, I'm going to be staying for one night. I'm going to be doing some ATV riding and some grouse hunting. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Oh, look like almost like cat-like tracks. Bobcat, lynx, maybe. Before I can get to that, we got to get camp set up. Now, this tent, it's an ice fishing style, self-supporting. They're supposed to be super easy to set up, so hopefully it goes smooth. I set it up once at home, and oh man, I made a mess of it. So hopefully this goes way smoother. Okay, there's a door. Start here, hopefully. Oh, there we go. Golly. So far we're on the right track. So now all I gotta do is go inside, pop up the top. Just like that. Oh my God, that was so much easier than the first time. I was like a monkey effing a football the first time. All right, things are looking up. So this tent is made by a company called Wildland. I've never heard of them before. I found this through a distributor in Nova Scotia. I'll have to find the links for them. They're really awesome to deal with. The main thing was the stove that I got. It's the G stove. I did a lot of research, and that was the one I wanted to choose. This distributor had this tent, and I looked online for reviews, couldn't really find anything other than from the company, and it was basically like a commercial with some people just out using the friggin' thing. So I talked to the distributor, and they said, you know what? We haven't had any complaints about them. He said they're well made. It comes with a fly, and it also comes with a floor. So the price was right too. So there you go. All right, so here's the fly. I'm gonna throw it on tonight, and it's gonna give me that little bit of extra insulation, even though this thing doesn't really need it because it's not that cold out. Right now it's about +3, so 36, 38 Fahrenheit. It's supposed to go down about -4, which is what, I don't know, +30 Fahrenheit, somewhere around there. Might get a little bit of snow, so I figured, like, why not? Both the fly and the tent have a stove jack, and I've already got it cut and set up for the G stove with a 2-inch pipe. So far I'm not figuring it out it's not going very smooth. Now if I would have unrolled the thing first properly, that probably would have helped. Okay, that didn't go so smooth. At least the tent went up real easy. Holy. We're close. Alright, we got her in the right spot. Before I stake it down, let's do the floor. The floor here is real simple to go in. There's on each corner there's a toggle that goes in a loop to help secure it, and then there's Velcro all the way around. Okay, so I just discovered something that I forgot to bring, and that was something to go underneath my stove. I have a little piece of sheet metal, and I completely forgot it. So I'll just figure out, I'll do something, but it should be fine. So here's the stove jack. It's got sealed up if you're not using it. Look at that! I got both holes are kind of lined up again. I might have to adjust this one. She'll be fine. Then the other thing too is this rolls up nicely. Keep her out of the way. Yeah, buddy. There we go. All right, finally ready to head out on the ATV and do some grouse hunting. So this clock is an hour slow, so it's 2:30. I wish I would have left a little earlier today and got camp set up and everything and got out maybe around like 1:30, but that's okay, because all the hunting I do in this area, I never see anything till like after lunch. I really never do. So I got a few kilometers to go where there's one trail where I've seen some recently, and then the best hunting grounds I've seen, it's from about 12 kilometers, so I'll boogie along and hopefully we see something. Got my gun, yep. Got my backpack, yep. Let's give her. Alright, so today is November 28th. It is Thanksgiving in the US of A. So happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to all my American viewers. I hope you're having a great day. I actually released a video today. My first time going out on the Renegade since I was in the hospital. The last time I rode it, I was at the Mud Drags. And that was at the end of July. And my first ride back was like November, or no, it was Halloween. It was October 31st. Yeah.
on this first little trail where I have seen some in the past, never shot one yet. The last time I saw one was I was here with my buddy and we were walking this. We saw two. They took off, never got a shot. They went in the bush and then scared up 2 or 3 more. And it was rainy, and so they're here. It's just a matter of time. The nice thing too is it's, I mean, all the leaves are gone. Oops, a rock. That was noisy. So you have a lot better vision. But as you'll see, there's some spots where I go up, and the side of the trail, it's so thick, they walk off like 2 feet in and you can't, they're gone. It's a good little spot right here. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Yeah, last time we saw them just on the side of this hill here, coming around this corner. Don't see them today. Doesn't mean that they're not right there and you can't see them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them right in there. So it's overcast, and I should have brought different goggles. They're not, I mean, they're a little bit dark, but they help with the sun, but they're like a orangey color. And when it gets dark, it's a little harder to see. But we won't let that stop us now, will we? So what's really awesome about today, how things turned out, is that when I woke up at home, and it's about an hour and a half drive, I'm closer to Lake Ontario, and we woke up to our first snow of the year. It was like just below freezing, and when I was loading everything up, it was turned to wet snow, and it was yucky and crappy. And but looking on the radar, the area that I'm in now, they weren't getting any snow. And sure enough, as I made my way north, the roads became dry and the sun was even out. So it was even, the sun was out when I was setting up camp, so that was good. Nothing yet. I hope I didn't miss my window when they're coming out. Because the last time I was out, I didn't film any of it. I saw a whole bunch, like I was running out of time, I had to turn around, and I was just turning around off the trail, and I friggin' saw one, I saw its head bounce underneath a tree. So I pulled off, and I was ready, and it took off. I took a shot. It wasn't a very good shot, but I took a shot as it was flying, and I didn't get it. Then, of course, I go for a walk on the trail, don't see nothing. Then I turn around, and I friggin' see two like right in a row, and they just took off. I didn't get a chance at them. But if I would have turned around and walked that direction, the way it came, probably would have got one of them. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, I got at least a good 10 clicks to get to where I want to hunt. And I don't expect to see much off of this section because they're logging. You can see the road. Yeah, you can see the road's pretty well worn. So they're logging just a few kilometers or a few miles up. and then I'll be going way past that, and hopefully we'll see some rough grouse. So this is an old logging road. It splits off the other one. 9 kilometers. I gotta go past 15. Here, birdie, 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 birdie. Heard something moving there. Just take a listen for a minute. So quiet. That's one of my favorite things about getting out in the bush. I'm getting close to being back at the ATV. A ways to go yet. Man, I'm hot. I should have took more layers off. Dang it. But it's hard because you know it's cold out, like it's not that warm. So I'm like, well, I don't want to take off too much. But yeah, I'm hot. I took off my hat. I'm starting to sweat. It's all these freaking hills, man. You go up, and then you go down, and then you go up again, and then you go down. Okay, I've said that these birds are so friggin' skittish. I was walking pretty quiet. I was at a pretty good pace, and I heard a noise right in there. There was one maybe 5 feet off the trail, and I heard it take off, and it took it a bit to get going. I didn't see it, but it went, I don't think it went back very far. Now, it's getting dark, but that almost could be one up there. Or is it a bush? It's too freaking hard to tell. Frick, there was one right there. Son of a bitch. I'm looking up here. Look at that. That's where I parked. And they were like literally 50 feet from where I parked. Son of a beach. Okay. It's getting dark. I have to make our way out of here. I didn't see any birds. I heard them as I was almost back to the ATV. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, we got a few minutes left. Maybe we'll see something, we'll get a shot. I'm not holding my breath, but it's possible. But as you saw before, like, I'm walking and they're gone before you even have a chance. When they're off the side of the trail. They're on the trail, you see them before they see you. That's what we're looking for. So we're just gonna go up here a little bit more, and then we're gonna have to turn around and head back to camp. Get the fire going in the tent. Crack a nice cold one. Make some supper. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to cook it on the stove in the tent with a cast iron fire pan. Never done that before, so why not? I think there might be a bird up here. Is it a bird or just a tree? I think it's just a tree. So what does that tell you? If I can't tell if it's a bird or a tree, it's pretty dark. I'm in the tent. It is nice and friggin' warm. The stove going. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be nice and warm tonight. I don't even need that big of a fire. You just need to keep it going. This tent is so warm, man. It's not huge. Like this cot. It's a pretty big cot. I mean, you can fit a chair in here as well, which I'll probably do later. Got my wood stored underneath, as I need to add it at night. Got some more small stuff in case I need to restart it. But yeah, let's get some more wood on her and chooch her up. Yeah, buddy. We are rocking. Oh, it's so nice and warm in this tent, man. Oh, this is gonna be freaking awesome. Okay, I gotta start cooking supper here soon. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting a grr on. A little bit of olive oil. Let that heat up a little bit and I'll go finish up my mushrooms and onions. She's glowing red. She's hot. Potatoes are getting there. Time to throw the rest of the stuff on. Oh, the aroma is amazing. I've never cooked like this before, so it's tricky. You don't want to have the stove going too hot. You get too much heat, you can't control it. So I got her dampered down just a little bit. Oh yeah! Mrs. Dash, garlic and herb. Nice. If you could only smell this, oh man, this is gonna be friggin' amazing. Amazing. This is a little strip loin. It's not very thick, so it won't take long to cook. I like her about medium, generally. These little grates here, I don't know what you call them, but they do work good. I got my gloves hanging there. Great. Look at this, I got my pants hanging up. So this is my first time in a hot tent with a wood stove, and I am like so confident I'm gonna have a nice good night's sleep. Thing is I like it cool when I sleep. It's supposed to get to it's scheduled to get to -4 Celsius, which is at what, about 0 Celsius. All right, So this is my first time ever doing a hot tent with a wood stove, and I'm so confident I'm going to be comfortable and warm tonight. Thing is, I actually like it cool to sleep. I'm worried about being too hot. It's supposed to get down to -4 Celsius. Fahrenheit, what's that? 26? Something like that. Just a little bit below freezing, but nothing crazy. Can't wait to eat this. Got my Mora knife. It's awesome. Recommended to me by Joe Robinette, and it's just perfect for what I need. It works great for cutting steak too. You know, you have those things sitting around you save forever. And I literally just did a big purge of stuff. And I saw this piece of aluminum. It's like for doing soffit or fascia. Sorry, fascia actually. And I was going to throw it. I'm like, nah, you know, I might save that for something. Well, it's the perfect size to go underneath the stove and then give you a bit of room for, you know, in front for coals and embers and stuff like that. But I forgot it. But underneath, like the vinyl floor, I guess it's vinyl, whatever. It's like a tarp material. I mean, it's getting warm, but it's not really hot. Like, I think the back of my hand is hot from the stove. It's way hotter than if you use the back of my hand. Like, it's not gonna melt. So it'll be fine. Probably. It is 7:30-ish. Now that I've done dinner, I am full. It was so good. Oh man. I'm probably just gonna go sit. I got a fire going outside. Probably sit by that for a little bit. Drink another cold one. So unless something miraculous happens, I will pick up with you in the morning. Coffee, and we're good to go. Yes. Okay, we're on the walk again. Oh, God, I just want to see something and get at least one. Just have a chance. I just want a chance. That's all I'm saying. No action so far. Nothing to report. Just gonna take a break, have a little bit of coffee. And there's one other little trail off to the side here. I think I've been down it before. It's gonna be a good one to walk, I think. And then it's gonna be time to head her back. Well, hunting was a bust. What are you gonna do? There's always next time. Okay, everything's packed up, vehicle's loaded, ATV's loaded, just about ready to head out here. What did I learn? The hot tent is friggin' awesome. What a way to go. My biggest takeaway was not being really prepared. Well, okay, let me back up for a second. I was prepared, I had lots of wood, but this was my first time doing it overnight and seeing how long that the stove will go for. What happened was I went to bed pretty early because I was really tired from the night before or 2 nights ago, and I had wood in the stove, but it probably wasn't set up for optimal, burn time. So I woke up around 12:40 and I was cold, and it was completely out. There was nothing, so I had to start it over again, and then woke up again around 3:30 a.m. It was cold again. I had to freaking light it again, but then I didn't have it damped down very good, just to let it get going, and I fell asleep. And around 5:30 I felt this wave of heat come down on me. I was so hot, then I was sweating. I was like in a sauna. So just take some practice to make sure that I've got it. I'm planning to go to sleep. I fell asleep before I was planning to. Lessons learned, eh? But I had a great time. I hope you had a good time as well. We tried out the hot tent, did some ATVing, did some grouse hunting, didn't see anything, but we had a nice meal, we had a nice breakfast, and just get outside and do stuff. Enjoy the outdoors and find yourself your own adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.